Big story we're following for you tonight. These haunting words. My work is not done. I have more people to kill. According to police, that is what the 16-year-old Franklin Regional stabbing suspect said as he was being taken down during the attacks. That is just one of the disturbing details Channel 11 News uncovered today as Alex Reibel was charged with more crimes. Channel 11's Joe Holden live with what he found in the police paperwork. Joe.
Well, Peggy, the case against Alex Reibel has suddenly grown much more serious. He is now charged with 21 counts of attempted homicide. These new allegations, police say Alex planned to kill, and he did so, the evidence shows, days in advance. New charges today and a chilling account of not only what police say happened inside Franklin Regional, but how it ended. After allegedly attacking and stabbing 21 people in the halls of the high school, police say Alex Reibel told Vice Principal Sam King about the two knives in his hands, quoting, "No, I am not dropping them. My work is not done. I have more people to kill." Reibel, police say, had already stabbed school security guard John Resitar in the stomach. As Reibel looked away, Vice Principal King was able to take him to the floor and disarm him, according to arrest papers. Marysville Police Chief Tom Seafelt told Channel 11 the new developments paint a disturbing portrait of a troubled young man. It seemed to suggest that he was not finished.
That's correct. Yeah, he had made a statement like that when he was initially caught up with that. Yeah, he wanted to do more than he did, but fortunately it came to an end when it did. Reibel has remained at a juvenile facility since his arrest on April 9th. His charges are now upgraded to 21 counts of attempted homicide. The FBI continues an analysis of computers and video games seized from the Reibel home. Police are waiting to see what that may reveal. Can we try to figure that out? I don't know, the mindset of this individual. We'll go through the process of investigation like we have, see if anything else develops that maybe clears things up for us on everything in his thought process throughout this whole situation. Now, a judge arraigned Alex Reibel on these new charges via video monitoring earlier today. The judge did not set bond. In fact, some new information we're getting. The judge, in his own words, said no amount of security was deemed to be sufficient enough to protect society. Coming up on Channel 11 News at 6, I'm working to learn more about what motivated all of this. There was a note found, police say, in Alex's locker, and boy, does that shed some light on what is going on here. That's the story live outside the Westmoreland County Courthouse. Joe Holden, Channel 11 News.
And two of those stabbing victims are still in the hospital. Two others were just released this week, including Derek Jones, whom you see here. We spoke with him yesterday when he told us he's doing well and he plans to go to the prom next week. Count on Channel 11 News to give you breaking developments in this major story every step of the way on the air and on WPXI.com.
The Franklin Regional stabbing case, and they are chilling. Two parts of the police affidavit against Alex Reibel are especially alarming. David?
Yeah, Lisa, they really are. At 5 o'clock, you heard the quote from the suspect as the vice principal and a security guard told him to drop the knives, and he said, quote, "I have more people to kill." Well, that affidavit also revealed in a letter in Reibel's locker that said, quote, as you see right here, "I can't wait to see the priceless and helpless looks on the faces of the students." Again, Alex Reibel, the suspect. Channel 11's Joe Holden's been on the story since the moment it broke. He's live tonight with the change in those charges, I should say. Joe?
David, and new evidence is coming to light revealing a dark plan. It claims Alex Reibel was set to kill. Tonight he is charged as an adult, and a judge who arraigned him on these new charges about bail said that no amount of security would keep Alex or society safe. Police say what happened inside Franklin Regional High School had been planned 3 days in advance, and that Alex Reibel was armed to kill, according to new arrest papers. I think shows that the suspect had some anger in him, that wanted to make a point to the school. Channel 11 obtained the new court documents, shedding light on what police evidence shows about the attack on students and a security officer. A note police say Reibel had signed and dated was discovered in his locker. The writing, police say, is as close to a possible motive as we've seen. It reads, quote, "I can't wait to see the priceless and helpless looks on the faces of the students of one of the best schools in Pennsylvania realize their precious lives are going to be taken by the only one among them that isn't a plebeian." The reference to a plebeian or commoner isn't explained in arrest papers. Investigators have yet to reach a conclusion on Alex's computers and other electronics seized from his home. Police again say there is no evidence Alex was bullied, but now there's evidence, police say, of premeditation.
I think some thought process went into it, planning and trying to carry out what he wanted to carry out. And I think if the whole situation hadn't come to an end as quick as it does, I think we'd be looking at a lot more casualties.
Now, what remains a mystery tonight is what, if anything, provoked these attacks. Police are not shying away from telling me they just simply may never know. Now, come Wednesday, Alex is still scheduled to walk into the courthouse here in Greensburg, but my sources continue to tell me that in all likelihood that preliminary hearing will be canceled. Live outside the courthouse in Greensburg, Joe Holden, Channel 11 News.
All right, Joe, and every story we reported on connected to the Franklin Regional stabbings online right now at our website, WPXI.com. We're dedicated to bringing you every development online and here on air on Channel 11.